Hello everyone. This is Malakiansa once again. I wanted to stream another video of Nana because my first video was pretty low quality and I didn't realize since it was my first video. And I'm just doing this for the hell of it, and this is just, my opinion. So I wanted to make a video on Nana because I think that after her rework, Nana is really OP, and she's basically unkillable unless they really focus on her and go after her. Her passive just makes her such a big troll, and her crowd control with good cooldown reduction is absolutely ridiculous. So let's go ahead and start with the video. We're just going to do a classic because it's just easier to prove. Classics are just so retarded because, there's just a lot of random players, and hopefully I'm going to try not to die at least at all and get quite a lot of assists off of this. Although, oh well, that's 82 MS, which is not that bad, but still sucks. But anyway, let's get started. Alright, yeah, so Nana I think is just OP. I mean, I don't know in ranked. I have played her in ranked, but again, you need to play her with people who actually know what they're doing, especially if you're going to be playing with an ADC. Make sure that the ADC knows what he's doing, because if not, you're just going to have a hard time, and everybody's just going to die around you, and you're the only one who's going to be surviving, and in the long run, you're just going to be you're going to be the only one around. So let's see what happens. So yeah, I'm doing another video because my last video, it was so bad. I didn't know the quality of the video was ridiculously bad, but this one has I think the best quality. So let's try it out. So yeah, so for the spell, I'm going to use sprint or run, whatever you want to call it, because that just gives her more opportunity to get away and to survive. Also, I'm going to use this setup. I'm not going to necessarily, I'm just going to use these first three items in burst, which are the first three main items that you want. You want to focus mainly on, what's this called? The Enchanted Talisman. And after that, you want to focus on this speed boot. No, not the speed boots. I can't remember what the boots are. But anyway, they give you 10% cooldown reduction. Excuse me. Remember that the more cooldown reduction you have, or if you can max your cooldown reduction, that makes Nana's passive ridiculous, and also it makes her ult ridiculously short, and also it just makes her crowd control spell just really helpful, and you can be harassing over and over and over again with her passive. So I'm going to be with Harley. So I'm probably going to get Harley really fed right now because, as I said, she's really good. And hopefully I can prove that to you in this game. I did in the last game, and hopefully I can do it again. Everybody has their bad games, so please don't judge me. But here we go. So we're going to start with Magic Boomerang. Why do we start with Magic Boomerang? For the harassment, and also to farm a little, because we do need to farm. Just because we're supports does not mean that we don't need to farm. But yeah, we do want to harass, and her boomerang has a lot of harass potential. So the first item I'm going to get is going to be Enchanted Talisman. I love Enchanted Talisman again because of the cooldown reduction, and it's just a nice item. I think it's a great item to have. Once you have the boomerang, you use her second spell, which is Molina Smooch, which is such a troll. I mean, she's a big troll with this move. I mean, this guy can be really dead right now. No, but not going to happen. If we had an ADC, maybe. But this Harley is probably a noob. See? Harass, harass, harass again, and he's down. And Harley's a dumbass. Again, Smooch just does not let other players farm, which is so good. I mean, it's really, really good for your ADC or for whoever it is that you are supporting. So I highly recommend to get that skill second. And if you can max it, also before you max your boomerang, I think it's also better because that increases your harass potential. See what I mean? I mean, her harassment is ridiculous. And I'm still alive. So that's Nana for you. Nana is, as I said, she's totally underrated. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I played Nana and Angela together. Angel, sorry, not Angela. And I mean, we neutered everyone. I mean, everyone who came against us, they just died basically instantly. After the first two items, after the boots and after after Enchanted Talisman and after Magic Shoes, I mean, it was ridiculous. Everything was just so easy from there. Because I just spam my Molina Smooch and that's it. Boomerang, Molina Smooch, ulti. And that, I mean, she's just such a troll. There you go. As you can see, that just nobody can get away. It's ridiculous. Ganks, whatever. I mean, she's OP. She really helps. I'm not really going to focus on Kimmy because I really don't care about Kimmy right now. I'm just going to go and get that tower. Oh, we got Bellaric who's leaving already. Quitting. Typical quitters. And Cloud trying to pretend to be tough, when in reality he's not tough at all. See? Simple. And my cooldown, my passive is on cooldown already. So if somebody damages me to the point where I'm going to die, I'm just going to turn into a feral little cat and run away. And hopefully they won't catch me after that, because if they do, I'm screwed basically. So yeah, Nana has a lot of potential even to go versus 2. Depending on the level of the players, obviously, and on the harass potential that they have. Because I would not go versus Kimmy and versus, I don't know, another ranged or mage or something, because I'd be screwed for sure. I know people I know that Kimmy was intended to be a mage, but she never works as a mage. I've never seen her work as a mage. I've always seen people use her as a, attack damage character. So again, see what I mean? This is ridiculous. Nana is a support, and she has harass, she has damage, and after this rework, I mean, she is amazing. People, please listen, use Nana. It's very difficult to counter her because, I mean, if you have sprint and you have all these other players, maybe like Harit or others with good crowd control, it makes it really difficult for the team to do anything. So I think the most important thing that you should be stacking with Nana is the cooldown reduction. Also, I have regeneration and sprint. Regeneration, well, you guys know why you want to regenerate some life. You want to have some potential of regenerating some of your life, because if not, you're just going to die. Yeah, I've even played against the Fanny, and it was basically impossible for her to do anything, because like she just came at me, and I just again I use my smooch, and that's it. And she's down, crawling around like a little bunny all over the place, and you just knock her out. And if you can really use her ulti correct or properly and hit any champion at least twice with the ulti, then that just stuns them for like 1 point something seconds, I think, or 0 point something, I can't remember. See what I mean? Harass, and Harley got the kill, and I got 1 assist from that. And yes, I did use my passive, so now I have to be careful because my sprint is on cooldown and my passive is also on cooldown. So now's when I have to be very careful. I do not want to die at this point. The reason why I don't want to die is obvious. The less you die, the stronger you are. So right now I'm just going to play real safe, because I do not want to die. Oh, enemy concede defeat, and that's that. Well, that's the end of my stream. I think I proved my point. Again, I could just go on and on with Nana. Nana is OP, guys. Listen, Nana is the way to go. So that's it. 5-0-4, and probably if I had, ended the game, it would have been, it would have been a lot more. Like last game, it was like 2-1-24. So she did really well, and she does really well all the time, especially if there's people who actually know how to play. And yeah. So thank you so much for watching. And hopefully I'll make another video. And well, no, that's it. Thank you so much. Hasta la vista.